Alright guys, just as a little bit of a warning, this video is not in my usual format. It's a little bit slow at times because there's no script and very little editing. I'm just sort of telling you guys my thoughts as they come to my head regarding the end of Dragon Ball Super in March. This is just a quick heads up on what to expect. So let's get to the video. Okay, so as a lot of you guys know, I made a video last night talking about Dragon Ball Super ended in March. It's been a hot topic on almost every DBS YouTube creator's channel today, and I know it's likely going to continue for the next couple of weeks. And I wanted to do this follow-up video because, in all honesty, I could see from the comments on my last video that a lot of you guys are hurt. A lot of you guys love this show, as do I, and it sucks. So I want to talk a little bit about why exactly this is happening, what is likely to happen. I want to talk a bit about the future of this channel, and hopefully we can all end this video in a better place than we started, myself included. So let's start here. The reality is Dragon Ball Super is ending on March 31st. It's not an April Fool's joke. I'm seeing that comment all over the place. That's not the case, guys. It's not taking a week break or something like that. I see people saying, oh, it's going to at least hit 200 episodes. I don't know where you're getting these numbers from. That is not true. And it's also not just moving to a different time slot. I wish all these things were the case, but they're not. As of right now, everything that we know suggests that Dragon Ball Super, the last episode, 131, will be on March 31st. None of us like it, but we can't deny reality. Now, why is this happening? This is happening for a couple of reasons. One being the movie for Dragon Ball Super, which is being released in December of 2018. So this year, 9 months after the final episode of the series is when we are going to see that movie drop. And what's happening is a lot of the staff that currently works on Dragon Ball Super is also working on that movie. And so it's a situation where they can completely gut the Dragon Ball Super staff and give us these half-ass episodes, which will essentially kill the show before the movie comes out, or they could focus all their attention on the movie and just sort of put the show on pause for now. If the decision was up to me, I would run the show, forget the movie, we'll get it when we get it. But it's not my decision, and it's also not a simple, easy problem to answer. I'm sure Toei and the Dragon Ball Super creators had their reasoning for choosing the movie, because at the end of the day, that's what they did. Does that mean that Dragon Ball Super is done forever? It's permanently done? No, it doesn't, and I'll tell you exactly why. The first thing is, it is my understanding that the manga is going straight through, so if you are a manga reader, you can continue following the Dragon Ball Super story and you'll be fine. The second thing is, and I mentioned this in my last video about this topic, Dragon Ball Super is extremely popular and it makes a lot of money. If there was an anime out there that made quarter the amount of money Dragon Ball Super did and had a quarter of the popularity that this show does, that anime will likely have a bright future. So I think almost inevitably, unless there is some huge disinterest that pops up that tells Toei and the Dragon Ball Super creators that no one will be watching this show anymore, we are going to see a return of Dragon Ball Super, likely by next January, or if I had to bet, I would say definitely by next April. And by next April, I mean April of 2019, so next year. So what does that mean for this channel? Obviously, a lot of you guys found me through my Dragon Ball Super content, my theories, reviews, stories, etc. Does that mean that this channel will be dying down and going away? The answer to that is absolutely not. The reality is, most of you guys who found me through my Dragon Ball Super theories, not through my episode reviews, preview reviews, or pre-games. I do that stuff for the people who are already subscribed to me, and that's where most of the viewership for that content comes from. Most of my new viewers come from theories, and there's absolutely no reason for me to stop doing them, for me to stop doing my research and putting out videos like that. So theories will continue on this channel, although I don't expect the same amount of viewership. As long as you guys keep watching, I will keep making them. The next thing is, I'm likely going to pick up manga reviews. I'm going to start reviewing the Dragon Ball Super manga, especially when it catches up to where we are in the anime currently, just so we can all continue with the storyline. I'm going to be putting out any news we get about the movie, and the show possibly returning. And then obviously until the end of March, all the normal content on this channel will continue. So you will still definitely get episode reviews, pre-games, preview reviews, leaked images, discussions, etc. My thought process is, you guys have been here supporting me, some of you guys for a long time, for months, and I plan on being here with you guys until the very end, regardless of what happens. That aside though, with the end of Dragon Ball Super, it will free up my time a bit to likely finally start seriously working some One Piece and Boruto content into the channel. So if you're a fan of those shows, you can look forward to that. Also, we got the release of Attack on Titan and My Hero Academia coming out for the spring of this year. I'll definitely be all over reviewing those on the channel. And then we have Dragon Ball FighterZ. Most of the Dragon Ball FighterZ content will be on my gaming channel, but I can imagine some of it will sneak its way into this channel as well. So all around, that's a lot of content. This channel isn't going anywhere. I am going to keep working and we are going to keep growing. You know guys, in all honesty, I am processing all of this myself. I am just taking it all in. I see comments from some people saying, hey, it's just a show. There are a bunch of other shows out there. And I probably would have said the same thing a few years ago. But after being on my side of this YouTube thing, after getting messages from a lot of you guys, some of which say stuff like I'm in the hospital and the only thing that makes me feel better is knowing Dragon Ball Super is going to come out, watching it, and then come into your channel and hearing your thoughts. Just really heartfelt stuff like that. It's obvious to me that to a lot of you guys, it's more than just a show. If you don't understand that, then please don't leave your hate in the comments, because that is an issue with you, not with the people who are having a hard time dealing with the show ended. Let me say this though, and I'm not trying to be too over the top about this, but there's something that I try to live by, and it's an idea that what we do and who we are when times are good isn't really what defines us, because anyone can smile and be happy or do whatever when times are good. It's what we do when times are uncertain and hard that tell us the kind of people we are. And that's exactly where we are right now with Dragon Ball Super. It's uncertain, it's hard, but there's no reason why we can't make it through it and be better equipped, ready, and more understanding for when the show finally returns. So that is all I have for you guys. Those are my thoughts. I hope this video gets to the people who need it most. I definitely needed it myself. Thank you guys for listening. You'll be hearing from me again real soon. Bye.